What's up, guys? Here's another tutorial for this bubu gown, and I know you will love it. Please, guys, please subscribe to my channel and put on your notification button. Please, I'm begging. So let's go to the tutorial. So now you fold your fabric into four. I want to fold it into four. I want to cut both the front and the back together. So look at what I did. I joined the two edges together. That is one, because I'm cutting the two together at the same time, both front and back. So now from the two edges also, I fold it again together. That's what I'm going to do right now. Look at the way I'm doing it. So I fold it again into two. So then I'll cut. So that is two, front and back together. So look at it now. So that is the first one is on it, then the second one is the under. So that is one front and that is back. So I'm cutting the two together. This gown is so simple to make, so simple. You can do it yourself at home. So now let's start chalking it out. So I come down by 1 inches. That will be my starting line. I want to come down by 1 inches. That is if you want to. So now from that 1 inches, I'll start measuring. I'll start my measurement from that 1 inches. So now I'll come down. I'll measure my shoulder measurement, which is 7. That I did. I'm first of all measure my neck width, which is 3.5, then neck depth 3 inches. That's for the back. So that is what I did first. So I connect it together. So now that is the back according to what you just saw now. So now the neck width for the front is 8 inches. That's what I want to do. Don't forget, the front neck width is a v-neck, not a round neck. So now from that v-neck, I'll come in by 1 inches, because the neck is not straight connected to the edge. So you connect from the neck width to the neck depth of the front, like so, the way I did it just now. If you cut it out, you see what I'm talking about. So from there, I start measuring, taking my normal measurements, shoulder 7 inches. Then from that my 7 inches, I took another 10 inches for my sleeve. So look at this, look at what I did. So that is ready. So from there, I come down by 1 inches from my shoulder slope. So I'll connect it from there to my neckline. So look at it, I connect it to the shoulder slope. So now the measure, because it's a bubu gown, you are going to make use of the bigger size of your measurements. Now the bigger size of this person that have this fabric is 10 inches. It's 14 inches. That's the hip. So I'll divide the hip by 4. That will be 10. So I'll measure 10 inches all through. That is what I just did there. I measured 10 inches. So now the length of the fabric, I'm trying to measure the length of the fabric. So that is where you see me marked just now. So the 10 inches I took, I connect it together all through. There's no any allowance. Then I'm 10 inches. I added my seam allowance, which is 3 inches. So I'm measuring my bust. So I connect my bust line, which is 9 inches. So 10 inches plus 4 inches, which is my sewing allowance with the ease allowance. So from that my bust line, so I connect from my sleeve, so I curve it all through. Look at what I did. From where my sleeve stopped, I curve it to that my bust allowance. Look at what I just did now. So that is what I'll just cut all through. It's a very simple material gown to make. Just look at it. Don't forget, bigger measurement of your size. If it is the bust, if it is the hip, that is what you are going to use. So as far as this person is concerned, is the hip. So the hip divided by 4. That is 10 inches plus 3 inches is allowance, then 1 inches for sewing allowance. So this person, I'm not sewing the gown. I'm sewing the top alone. So I'm only sewing the top alone. So look at it. That's why the length of the fabric is not that long. So is just for the top. So now I want to cut the length, the neck measurement. So that's the back. I'll cut the back first. I know I'm trying to cut out the 1 inches I took first. So look at what I'm doing. So that's the 1 inches I took first. No, I cut out the shoulder loop. Sorry, I'm so sorry for that. So now I want to cut the neckline. I remove one because I want to cut out the neckline. So that's the front part. So my 1 inches first, then straight for the v-neck. Look at what I did. Just watch what I'm doing. So that's the front part. That's the front part. Then the back, then I cut it out also. So that is it for the cutting, both the front and the back. So look at what we cut out. Now if you want to put a pocket, so look at what I just placed there. Now you can place it like that, then sew it out. So the pocket can be 10 by 10 inches. Now this fabric, I want to add lining to it. So look at what I did. I cut the same measurement for the lining. Yes, I did the same measurement for the line, both the front and the back. Look at it. So now I want to cut the cape in front, that cape design that is in front here. So then I measure 8 inches wide. I measure 8 inches wide. Fold it very well to avoid wastage of fabric. Then I come down by 16 inches, which is my half length. I come down by 16 inches. Don't forget which is my half length. Then I come down by 8 inches for my neck width. What I measure for my neck in the front, 1 inches in, then connect with my neckline, the v-neck. So look at what I did. What I measure for my front neckline, that's what I replicate here. So from the down parts, I come up by 5 inches. So from that 5 inches, I connect it with the edge of the 16 inches I made. So I curve it. So look at the ruler I make. So now I'm going to cut it out like that. So that's the cape. That's just the cape for the fabric. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll be so glad if you can do so. So look at what I'm trying to cut out. Very simple. So that's the front. The way we cut the fabric, that's what how we are going to cut the front cape also. So look at it now. I use a doll face material to cut the front part. So now look at what we have here. So now the two edge, we are going to cut one part off according to the style. So we cut the other side, we cut it off. So I measure 8 inches, then I cut that side off because we only have one side. So now I'm going to add my hairstay to give it strength, to give it more strength. That's what I want to do. I'll add my hairstay, gum it together with it, then use it like that. Fold all the sewing parts where I'll be sewing, fold it together. Look at it there. I folded it. Before you look at it, I folded it up using my iron so that whenever I want to sew on the fabric, it will be more easy for me. So I placed it the way I want it to be on the fabric. Look at it. Look at what I'm doing. So I folded it, place it, then I'll go and sew it on the fabric. So look at it. I'm going to go and sew it on the fabric now. So after I'm done, look at what we have here. Then I'm going to add, don't forget I said I want to use a lining. I want to give it more strength, to make it more, to give it more strength a little bit. So I'm going to sew because I'm going to turn it in. So look at that edge. I'm going to sew it right side facing each other. Then I'll start sewing it from the down part, sew it all through. Then so I will not sew the shoulder now. So I'm just going to sew, then sew the neckline also. So look at it. I'm going to sew because we are turning it. So I'm going to sew I'll also do the same thing for the back. So look at what we have. Look at what we have. I've sewed everything. I didn't sew the neck. I did not sew the neck now. So look at what we have. I've folded it, I sew it from the down, look at it, I sew it in, I turn it in, look at it at the back and at the front, the same thing. Then after sewing it, I ironed it. Don't forget to be ironing your clothes, it will make it so neat for you. So now I will place both the front and the back together, then sew the shoulder, both the front and the back. You can turn the shoulder in also. I think that's what I will later do. You can turn the shoulder and then I will sew this side also with 1 inch that we took for the allowance. I will sew it together, then sew it with the neck also. So now before I do that, I'm going to add, we have a cape also at the sleeve part, so I'm just going to join a little bit, maybe like 2 inches fabric, join it with the color, the same thing we use in the front cape, use it at the sleeve also. So look at it, I'm going to sew, then fold it in, sew it back also. So I'm going to do it to the 2 sides and bring it to the table for us to see it very well. So now I've done that, then I've joined the 2 sides together. So look at it, look at what we have. So remain the neck. So look at what we have. So this is the result of what we have. It's coming out nice. So I bring out, I did not sew it all through because I didn't sew it all through. I bring out a slit also at the edge of the fabric. So look at what we have here. So we have finished sewing it. Then now for the collar, I'm going to start measuring. For the collar, I will measure it all round. The neck, I'll measure it all round. I'll start measuring it all round. That's what I'm doing. Just watch what I'm measuring. Then I'll measure it. I'll start measuring it from after my 1 inch. Don't forget, we add 1 inches. So after the 1 inches, I'll start measuring. So I think I got the measurement is 28. So that 28, I added another 6 inches to it, so that when we turn it, we will have extra inside for us to be able to cut it. Or if we do not have an extra, it will give us a problem when we want to turn it in. So 28 plus 6 inches. So I measure it. Then the width is 2 inches. So look at it. I'll measure it all through. So just watch what I'm doing. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, guys. I will be so happy. So I measured 2 inches because when we open it again, it will be I measured 2.5 inches. When we open it, it will be 5. I will use 1 inches to sew. Then the remaining 2 inches will be for the folding and the opening. So that is what I'm just trying to do. I'm trying to measure it. So 2.5 width. So when I open it, it will be 5 inches. So that's what I'm trying to measure. Don't forget, I added 6 inches with the measurement I took. Now I'm going to add my stay also to it to give it strength. So now I've added my stay to it, so I'm going to sew it. Look at what I did. I'll start sewing from after that my 1 inches. I'm not going to sew on that 1 inches. I'll start sewing it from that 1 inches. After that 1 inch, then stop to the other end after the 1 inches also. I'm not going to sew on the 1 inches. So here we are. So I've sewn. Look at what I'm trying to say. If you open that opening is the 1 inches we took the other time. So 1 inches, then if you open it, that will be 2 inches. So I didn't sew on it because it will allow me to be able to fold it inside like so. Look at what I did. I will cross it over. I'll turn it inside, then cross it over. So look at what I'm doing. Look at what I'm trying to do. So look at it here. So now I'm going to cross it over here. So The way I did it, if I turn it out again, you will see what I'm trying to say. Now I'm going to sew on this. I'll place it together like so. That 2 inches there, I'm going to sew it all through. Look at my hand, just watch my hand, what I just did now. So I'm going to sew it like that. So whenever I open it, if I open it, you will see what I'm trying to say. So it will be closed up. So here we are, guys. So this is what we have. Yeah, so look at it. So I'll give it a very nice ironing. So that is what we have. So I added a string to it. So now if you want to learn how to add a string, I will attach a video to this, a link to another video to this. Then to know how to sew this palazzo trouser, I'll also attach a link to it. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.